Heights comes out in February, and I realized that a lot of people have no idea what this book is about. So I'm going to do a quick spoiler-free synopsis of Wuthering Heights, and then I'll do a full spoiler video and post them at the same time. So if you're interested in full spoilers, look for that one. This one's spoiler-free. Wuthering Heights follows the story of a girl named Catherine Earnshaw and a man named Heathcliff and their life and how they've been intertwined together. Without giving too much away, the story is told through the perspective of a man named Mr. Lockwood and his maid Nellie Dean. Mr. Lockwood rents a property that's owned by Heathcliff, and after his first encounter with him, he's kind of unsettled, and so he asks his maid Nellie Dean, who has worked for the Grange estate that he's renting and for the Wuthering Heights estate, to tell him all about Heathcliff and the family that owns it. And so Nellie Dean gives him a very in-depth history of Heathcliff and Catherine Earnshaw, and Mr. Lockwood comes to understand the timeline and like the very complicated family relationships that have happened between Wuthering Heights and the Grange family, so the Lintons and Earnshaws respectively, and how Heathcliff kind of plays into all of that because he is technically an outsider who was brought in, and he's not a kind man. I'm not going to tell you how the book ends. If you want that, go to the spoiler version. But essentially, a lot of people will tell you that this is a love story. I would not venture that far. This is a story that I think for when it came out, definitely establishes some archetypes that we see used in literature to this day, which is really cool. It's definitely defined itself as a classic. I think everybody who's interested in reading this book should. It's a really good, fun time. And the timeline aspect of it and just how the story is told is really interesting. And it's kind of a devastating story because there isn't really a happy ending per se. Every character besides Mr. Lockwood is affected by so much tragedy in their life. And maybe not just tragedy, but like personal anguish, that it's hard to reconcile that. The characters kind of find happy endings at the end. I won't say how. It's very much a story about Heathcliff's obsession with Catherine Earnshaw and the lengths he's willing to go for that obsession. If you want the spoiler version, check out that video. I'm going to post at the same time.